December 1995, Gwen, Adam, and I gathered together with the rest of the original cast, and we got together to sing Seasons of Love and learn the rest of this incredible show, not knowing at all how profoundly and forever it would change our lives and the lives of so many people. And we would certainly not know that we would go on to do it for a couple of years on Broadway, of all places. We started this little 150-seat theater, remember? We were just going to do it for 4 weeks or 6 weeks or something. That was it. So to come back, we wanted to take a moment just to thank some people publicly who don't always get to be thanked. So first of all, Adam and I, when we were approached to do this tour, there was no way that we would do it if it wasn't going to be of the utmost caliber with the most incredible people that we could get on board. And thankfully, all of these people said yes. Done it, Michael McElroy was Jesse Martin's first replacement on Broadway, so we've done it with him back in the day, but then, Adam Halpin and Lexi Lawson had never done the show before at all, and we all came together and created an incredible family, incredible ensemble, so we wanted to thank them all publicly, so thank you. We also have a group of people that, they're in your program, but you don't always get to see them. You didn't get to see them tonight, except a couple of them behind the cops' masks. So please, our swings and understudies, without whom we could not do that. They literally have to be here every night. And like just this past week, there was in the middle of the show, boom, switch, you're on. Okay, great, throw on your costume. So at any moment, they did a brilliant job filling in at whatever was asked of them. So we are so lucky to have had them along with us on this ride. Thank you. And there's in the back, but this man and I have to say, I'm calling myself out too. We are the only people here on the stage who were back in the 1994 studio production with when it was first done, 10 performances in the New York Theatre Workshop, went on to Off-Broadway, went on to Broadway. Jeff was with the Broadway company the entire run until it closed at the end of '98. He has by far been the person who's been in the most performances of Rent around the world. Jeff, thank some people who are here tonight, especially our fans. Thank you. And you may or may not be aware that we were in Tokyo last summer. There are a couple people here tonight who were thrust into the most unbelievable situation 14 years ago when they received a phone call in the middle of the night that let them know that their most beloved son and brother had died so suddenly. They were thrust into this situation and then have gone on over the years to embrace it with the fullest hearts, with the most generosity, and led us into their lives and supported the work that their son worked so hard all his life to accomplish. I wanted to thank the Larsons, and here tonight are Al and but have to be acknowledged because without them this never would have happened. We have our design team who did the sets, the lights, and the costumes, and the choreography. And then, most importantly, Tim Weil, who supervised the music, worked with Jonathan tirelessly to make sure that the vocal arrangements and the musical arrangements told exactly what he wanted to say, and then has supervised it over the years, and he's been trusted by the Larsons to do all of the work over these years. He's not here with us tonight, but we could not have done this without him. And Michael Greif, our director, who took Jonathan's words and music and shaped them into a vision that could communicate across the world. We thank them both. There are also a couple people, our producers, believe it or not, we didn't know this, it's easy to think that the show was sort of like this slam dunk because of how long it ran and everything like that. But I promise you, there were people back in '96 who told them that it would never work, that they were stupid for doing it. I promise you, I'm not lying. So for having, they also wanted to replace Adam after the open dress rehearsal. So they got something right, something wrong. But to have the insight and courage to take the risk, and it was a risk at the time, even though it worked out very well for everyone. And most importantly, we have to thank the man who poured into his words and music truth and beauty, who gave everything that he was, all of his courage, all of his passion, all of his heart, into telling this story that has changed so many lives around the world. I wanted to say the final words, and I'm sure everyone in this room would like to say, thank you, Jonathan Larson.